The National Council for Civic Education reminds the public that the government has revived the constitution building process, and consequently a new draft Constitution Bill 2024 was gazetted twice on August 14th and November 15th, 2024. These crucial steps precede the tabling of the bill in Parliament as mandated by Section 226 of the 1997 Constitution. At the National Assembly, the bill in the second and third reading respectively shall be supported by at least 75% of all the National Assembly members. Additionally, if the Constitution Bill passes the National Assembly, it shall then be referred to the Independent Electoral Commission (IEC) for a referendum to be held within 6 months. In the referendum, at least 50% of eligible voters must participate, and 75% of which must vote for the draft Constitution Bill. The bill shall finally be signed by the President within 7 days after certification from the IEC to become the Constitution of the Republic of the Gambia. To this end, fostering public awareness and engagement is essential for garnering support and building consensus, ultimately leading to a successful legislative process. Therefore, the National Council for Civic Education encourages the public to keep the momentum and continue to participate actively in the entire process to its logical conclusion. This message is brought to you by the National Council for Civic Education in collaboration with the EU and UNDP, the Gambia, under the GREAT initiative.
Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited, or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051, or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.
The National Council for Civic Education (NCCE) ibe jama hakil bulandila komansa kunda damutaro kele koteng bankola condition bilola doko komi ya kankular mansakunda la kankular bundado sinyafula August karo atiltani nani ani November karo atiltani lulu mbesamun kono 2024 insim fanya kumata baki anda tele saban droke janibe bilo sambala dibite bunto komi bankola 1997 constitution ala fanna kemefula animwani woro ya tandi nyami dibite bundo dibite olbe si fulanjam kelala anin si sabanjam andu wol konos kemosi la tawara wula anin lulu olbe nyanda sonnalale nabora dibite bundo isa samba Independent Electoral Commission IEC wol sina referendum karta fayo ka kuola kar woro wuje kono wo referendum karta fayo faran ning sidla kemelam kemosi la talulu olbe nyanda karte faylal wo fanan a kemosi la tawara wula wolbe nyanda sonna bilo nyinnale bilo nyin sina labang president na office til woro wala wuje kono naboda IEC janni president sina sinya kake loi lorinti banko kan o kamala National Council for Civic Education NCCE ibe jamaa be wakilindila ko be se idado nyin do kodo fo adandula nyimo kankula rolati momboda National Council for Civic Education ining EU ani UNDP di Gambia katambeni ila doku bunda ba kote ba flam yeko great initiative.
Assalamu alaikum badigol ngal bismillah na programme to the constitution we want ngami natale tenewo teneng nyim programo nale noma minia nati nimino partner ta holon Gambia participate National Center for Civic Education and of course Jamano money transfer local kanana njanka kashana ati mbe dendin the new draft constitution la 2024 draft mi alon ko nyintembeng abe at the National Assembly member programme kono ale ne ko civil society molo bismillah janne ni kachata ya fonye mune draft nyin kono nga fenkol fana nati na janne nga civic society nati nenne nga lawyers all nati and then we have other people also civic society nati sinya fula bari bi comme nga fale nyami be National Assembly member sol nati la bayri tol nga nyin kachami mbeke abe laban ne tolle abe tolle ya itol fanan kabranata e juber folo kalale e mune jeje ananga be tembeda jumalta ko mayata wala na bi na programme to nga Honorable Abdoulie Ceesay Jang. Honorable, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. Ngamobe konto mbele bela kan ker fatu lañu wato ngal bismillah programme nyinto asake kacha di mabari inshallah rabbi
bi kacha be diala Honorable Madi Ceesay bari ci sekunda fula wolbe bulbala bi de thank God I have Honorable Almameh Gibba no te sobe manila. Welcome Honorable Madi.
Baraka bake fatu dañu contane pour man ngana ndabula kacha ko membe kerim bam ko kambi
bi
well ni kacha ko ni tara don kacha ko no fana mondo
yeah
me do karan no la jere
ndu mo patil fana do la lon na bi
parce que no yalo parce que no tala
of course Honorable Almameh Gibba. Honorable, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Baraka back na bi dro ne ngako man di ngati drag
baraka back content back ka mabe ni kachala membe denden tubabul kam mum fo londi lukaru ngala karola men denden kitabot wata maradan kitabon be tamala menka na jaman lawon luwalde kontan da bake nenna afnya MP melanko wala biya na again na ada fanan le kadan to la host all you know but we are in the center more than him.
So how is that possible? Father Mankala Alcalos.
No, Alcalo Villar. No, the boss, we are not in the same. He is called the majority. To Babola Carola, it will left them fanso like a parliament. All them pro parliament Mutadulal sort of Koleal. You go Jama Kafo and Indomanding Kafo. So atemu jama kafo la nyato ngole wala boss was ndola domanding kafo amankunje
amankela boss technically amankela boss. Okay, thank you very much. Bi kashabe kumayala bake bayri ngam Honorable Sotolo Lunjanani Alaji S Dabo wato min constitutional just a draft for present national soto and we looked at it but bi mbetembela minto a gazette tale another National Assembly mention stage ngamara wokata first reading ketale saying nkana tembo minto 2020 kabra after the tembo to wolunne adanta woleto Honorable Abdoulie Ceesay nyonte batala kafo itolle afaino itolle ko ate tambila wola andum moni blame wola bari nyin silo Abdoulie mune matolla lodulati nyin draft kutoti draft o jibele kabri nata last time ko ma be jubeno bari ite dunola in detail bari bi kabre nyin draft o jibe muna hatola lodu lati je
amarka bagi fatu comme ya fa nyamendro maybe ni inkombe patira lodu la jibe parce que c'est mistake bawo patio diplôme bar yalon ina diamulo patio nengola draft constitutional parliament le saya futa parliament le parliamentary procedure saya futa o level leto because patio pour le position ta woketa le kabiring ibe consultation time women na kabiri ka patinya tan ko commande ni la mol pour yakacha nimmenu son damen na fine iso samba nyola ba ka ba futa parliament dong saya futa parliament la procedure wala ba sambala and at that level ngamen jibe mostly ntal be majority side to nyale mo ka fola mo fanan par comme man si le pour ka kacha ka fa ko nyine mun na position di as a majority caucus Nejini kam fongola lodula as an MP for the people of all union constituencies instead lodula for ko draft nying mabay hani nga jiko soto ko yes, at a perfect no la, but I think we have some progressive clauses moving forward. All position as of now.
Some of the progressive clauses they definitely good for us.
Yalon dia mo sera draft ko fenjama botaje, but fenjama fanankata jele min yalon ko probably more better agree on them. More do say disagree on certain clauses min yalon ko wolle bota ko no. But some people can agree on those things min yalon ko ye bondi jele. One of the clauses min yalon ko is important in the draft. Musa Jube no. In 2020 draft amanta no wala the two-term limit ñing laf nata nu ñameng in 2020 na feel like nko be fenne marginalized kandu and then you know retroactive clause ñing you know dia mo siata num baga fa banko kan for that particular clause. So kabirin 2020 draft baraje nga feel like maybe for a smooth transition maybe Musa start no at this level two-term limit ñing and nga jefanang ko 50 plus 1 fanang ketafenti mialang ko atata draft constitution ñing kono. These are progressive laws men yalang ko you know mol ñante ke mira forward. There are certain things men yalang ko okay dol ya fa ko bota jele but these are clauses men yalang ko still now you can always restore them back. In ketafenti mialang ko ñante kan damal bi ñola but we need to look at the bigger picture ajibe memo banko na party ngo samba. But yeen ñi kan position la I am in for the draft constitution.
You're in for the draft constitution. Honorable Madi, draft on ñing anata kabriya jibe muna atol position oti on the draft. Ngala pati wala draft position olone kodi. Atol ko hani doto botaje.
Fo woto. Men disappointment. Aning ka UN nafikia. Observe la.
Jumala nafikia? UN.
United Nations.
Okay.
Aning civil society kafta nyola. Kani banko ya especially by Greater Banjul.
Yeah.
Ikanyim billboard baleje. Ikafo ko please parliamentarians. Alkafo Tamindi with amendment.
Pass the draft with amendments. Yes. Gambia participate and
UN.
Yes, all of her.
And UN.
Sponsored by the UN, yes.
Woman nafikia ballot.
Okay.
Ila Karola Kadu. Maybe in 2020. Kevin tumo men draft nata. Mela position oje. As ngadi nyame bi. So ni bi ko kana appeal parliamentary no le pour 2024 draft ni Tamindi. Ngaji wo mu UN na fikia ballot. To nyanga alon tul dabe UN kono le kon dabe order international organization kono nyame bani gambe nata la ni nata gambe la kola o mu gambe la internal business let
yeah
bari be mana menna ni sa funu to account is hypocrisy lo mi la mañati adu imoke kabin 2020 draft nata why are they doing it now kabin now disappointment is an kola yininka ko Honorable Ceesay afo nyame parti o parti neon le bala so nsi men fono jang nsi na load la fono le bande parti la load la fono la parti la load la mo le bi men ko alfa lam ben parti ko ni wol ko parti la position ñete do avec la wolte bar bi ndesi men fono na personal position so ñi tan ni no ko Honorable Ceesay ñi tan ni ñame nteman 2024 draft ma support okay to awol ka men what goes round comes round. Kabrin 2020 draft nat until kafta mol na mo tan sabanen kile. Nko ayeta. What no amendments? But hani amantambe. Mol lote carte tambila. Kadu ni ndoji be constitution amendment aning other laws ke amend ifatatale. Ni ka specific number le nyininka. Yeah. Ne député bu jibe sigla nani sabo nyanta sonnale nente la député bu njiwe na sidla sabo ne akafnyo motalu nin sawo bida fu tannan nin saba something like that so prior tammi mo tannan nin saba nyanta sonnale anni misal to mo tannan o sonda mo tannin sayo ko atitala so ni ka specific number ni nin kala so in 2024 draft ala tambube ko ala bakele ndega même foni commento consultation men keta especially men la banta kala le tale ko yata ko banda fa ban anu ye nyaatili mol men na baba baake to nyaay da important bari national assembly members ñol ko dita wol lale burkam parti dal non ma burkam civil society bol mo dol noma national assembly yol tenkunde anu ya fanya lo kacha commencé bla abi labandantel la wala gan bi bolo me ka safe e man appeal to any party leader they appeal to the national assembly members woto kawol samba nyola from the beginning o kumata ko kono bakale bari national assembly members nyol to komale thorough consultation on yantakal, but national assembly members should also be in the center of the consultation.
But muna tinete man iko man son draft nyina bayri 2020 atolea vote alafta etanus reading la andung civil society ni billboard se kamin foi ko ima fo ali afai wonyama ko with amendments meaning ko fengol member nun 2020 na tata amendment stage la alsa edit no la le wol keje that way atol lafta minna ali will reflect
mamire amendment koto long ni ka fala pass with amendment man amendment koto ananyante kala nyame molo
okay
ni second reading nata ni sontala amendment no be kala at the floor of the national assembly be kafra dame committee of the whole house
committee of the whole house
wo clauses ñol pour ka son ka balang o simple majority lati ni mo tan ni lul ko hani mo tan saba ko ha abe tamila anun ko men bije ntol ni ngi malla ñola nin data o state to simple majority lom it tell siata ntol dije o don desimen no dron no boddo ata ñaante le bala nale nda sona ne fraje ani fraje tell ben butela je nata o trust ben tema okay ni ngi samba mo do ñu close on sa amen nol par ne ko ñako ha nin tata jaate kala e bi la nomba ni la symbole sa don so 2024 nata nyaabe tala wonyala wodo ntelto o blame tala mo la men ka fuko akana tambi mo fa sala andun dallo me atina ntete ak support la on dantanete follow wala on ka sembo di president la ay député lulu tombon o député lulu tombon député ul men ya lon ko man campagne ke man tout ce que be siré la bun ko ni man bata wa loi kilim fanan ko wol kono speaker na la député nyanta bolo wol le ko
ngol fay jan sansa
nin dalilo le akenin teta support den 2024 support no at all
that's true
because yela campagne okay yakko do bondi yenen rolje yidunta funtita yena si président na mo lulu tombo wol ko na mo fla yow kala nyaton ko
wol sembo sotatolde
e sembo sotondi jo sotondi fembe sotondi my friend ni manke momen na den ka baade fana bari warambo ko to ndam watta on siata wodle son tata sonna wo mu dal lakilne me akendi ni draft ne atare président tombo député mo yol bondi jenu wo ben sondi no la kon sa vote no ni bari donc wo bijé dakala ano nin tare comme committee of whole house abe tar la jele ko nda amen no la
but ndele mi jahal woto I said this on my show last week nko atol député be 99% of atol be mu elected people lati andali alon ne mu election o mu aka kolaya nyaame ite nyin kelo be ke bata be ke fo yete elect yena modo nati mi alon ka man carte faya man carte faya man mandate sort of the people when akete la boss ala salary siate ala one so siate ala songo be siate hani honorable Ceesay na la mol fo mi alon ko be of the majority side they should reject that he would want to be speaker or deputy speaker unati nebe sonna momi alon ka man campaign man fege wena kela boss la nyantal fango liberate la from that honorable Ceesay
bare ni la fa do ni fa jeni bi Almameh ya ngalo
nyanti fango okay dem fango nyanti fango bon la wokon
that's okay for me ngalo kon nomination ko nyi man kenye problem bati in the sense ko comme Madi ya fanyame man ka ba loi mbole fo kanjam ni loi ya bondije o man se sorje okay pour président la mon nominate asa kenole but asa change no le fana ka fa ko ni president mo nominate ata kenole speaker ata kenole deputy speaker but nomination starno je hansa nyimu fenata mi yalan ko comme loi de dalam fo nga hakil ma sama ninjela comme ngamen fo no nyar donc ko nomination no nyi niaja kasoton na parlement ko no ku dantan ne o sabu ku folo membe je wala nyindi ko e kala ka jibe pour ka kam bondi nyobala because na number man sia unlike other parliaments men yalan ko ikatara ila membership atara almost about 200 you understand ila majority kata almost 90 100 and something so ntolbe 53 da mal elected so mostly nominated MPs ikol sama pour kam bondi nyobala ka jeko isa se independent sort of no demanding ka ko mole me yalan ko ya bonnam from the outside like a speaker as nominated member but ni be sa falin nole
Gambia da Mali also
sa falin nole
America o hani Senegal all speakers and deputy speaker beka elect Gambia da Mali du karal wo bonni na lo
exactly all right bol me fotala jele ni foto level to still come ya fanya mendro they still have an opportunity ning after coming on dara continue samba for that level consideration stage and ma agree tol balanda pour amen meno they still have an opportunity
to na tol so wala 2020
no okay yalla wala ngam fo jam koy wata manque NPP to time
ani de manque NPP akatra ñu dal de ronte manque NPP but you voted against it
wala NPP masoro mo
independent but favoring the president's camp
and ndo fole
okay go ahead
so they have an opportunity still now ning balanda the final vote ning they can still come back and go okay because you do not agree on 1 2 3 ngam kacha they will still reject it because you still need 3/4 majority to vote the Kodoprai pass at that level. So ngamireleko we need still to go nyenta compromise put on the table we look at all these clauses ngajube I think the UDP will agree with that.
Madi, what are the other things? I agree with you 100% ko. Speaker and deputy speaker should be elected people. Moli kangodi minna. All democracies will be America, Hanina Senegal jang. Speaker be elected from the people. Moli karte di minna. I think that is the right thing to do. So that is one thing I also agree. What is the other issue that you have?
Fulanja membi. Aje 2020 draft kono. Palas kumal meni alonko ila palasul kamudal ko inyanta manyan mo fasala member ko inspector general of police member ko chief justice member ko auditor general member ko general IEC chairman kumal woli nyanta kelamenti subject to parliamentary approval president e sembo di president la ay mo sabanani di parliament la ye jube wol mo kono parliament mo clinta ya approve warande hanna mo klindi parlement ya jube ni ya kacha d'accord ta ya diala ni man d'accord han sa ay murakan ko tay modo fana nati ko akata nyame ombudsman
like case
wo ko bondi 2020 kano ka murni nan 2024 draft kono o fana han sa ibe ko be president so kan sembola because ay sembo so ka inspector general tombon and ay sembo so ka bay ata mo koten dati tarlaje ay chief justice tombon asa bay mo koten dati tarlaje pour wole bo place ni place tio salon kala place sikiyotale asi doko ke akana jenke sa alon kon hanni ntilinda tilina man président la carola atin baynola ban ni tilum itilinde la tilinta da président affect bara tele appoint asi bondi nole ko ay menke yakumbala carola do ati amero ka tele ka kamfata biko man kontan wala aya bondi yo place ifal ka o sikiyo bankola nyaato tala o mari ñol fone se limane doko ke yalon kon tede men doko ke non nimman luatinya mo kinte bonnol ko fonanta ka 50 dundi 2020 draft kono o keta dalle do to me yalon kon te 2024 draft nda support non
okay
2024 draft fon bi jeni ko da progressive ay même for them 50 plus 1 but atale nomination o dol fona bi jele mais encore bari wo mo kafol le nyantawol nominate la tambino na do nyim 5 nominate yo bondi jenu wol kanyantale musol yele nomination okay men ya lon ko ale muta karo dol fana nomination okay fondin ka le take bari sate la independence be tarre bulle atakala ko president le nominate ay nati il alliance te dire president la parce que banque mo beti contrôle dol ye carton fay nyame na alliance ni tar banque mo le yo wol bijele wol si ñi molulo ta replace no sa speaker ni fen ko te bolawol kono asibon electoral pass fenkol kono wol bijel so ma fo ndem man 2024 ka fa be is bad bari ñin dal ko din dal dantan nem bijani doli wala atinen ta support no la andu crosswale ñi jube ko e ko 2024 me ya tinna amanta o kilon la fana bi ñindo african muna kendi lonna le kiskiso ko 2020 draft ni aja manta ni kumu mo killing disadvantage ka ni kumu ko be president almost like negative about him so kam bijele ka fala tame ka fini ndola o sifal so bari ni ndo fanan mo killing fanan ma fu adama barom be president ma because do nani mo damo ni mo ke damo ka non fo ka personalize han kan bi adama le bije kunun ya le bije no kunun ko jawra bije aske do ndo sini ndo xana sala jel bari place ni o place hanni misa ya adama botaje bibi ñing constitution be ñame momo saita noto abo mari sula sembola fa landa tam wo sembe kelu membe di kanyi mo kilan fa landa tam wala fana be 2024 na draft africa so ala tambo be ko la bakel
wow o ko le important honorable 2024 draft kabiriaji munela observation
baraka bake na kefado ndese memfono wala ko is it even realistic atonya man to go into the constitution after efforts of men keda 2020 you know your kodomen juroma je may exist over 100 million plus this is one part of it now when they came 2016-17 all honest before coming opposition is coming there men bije lower men bije this were a message so mo me alonko ama keno 5 years kono falingo man keno what they agree ko no ndele bije sign nying I disadvantage len nte wotala and when for another we are now in 8 years of presidency. With that you can count numerous amendments yemenke to suit the progression as presidency. So money nata again upon all mul miltata karano ke banko be karofulo be ima marginalized for the 2020 idiamta moy kangolu be lafta kanyine ke nakeda nyinem for us also even in the Islamic perspective we have also developed position papers towards 2020 draft because there are hindrances for example in that marriage define nyame and if you look at the context who will be melanko gay as kunno ko kono so in which amendment kama akamemfo was if si kachano at the floor ko ndo ngamenje ko walen ko ni ko me asike akebalia but munana e salbondije so these are issues melanko molka wole jube to was ko kono so kabiri o manke they agreed and rejected based on individualistic approach. This constitution, the 2024 constitution, is an individualistic constitution. Because maybe you will more a cohort, a group, a cabinet sat. They mirror down cabinet auto, a kachata, so last one. We have to speak up. 2024 musosola so constitution net. Menda bije within the ranks. It will fan loan the pillar from the presidency and in the cabinet. And ala appointees you all sansa. Because I believe ndeka memfo moyo fado wale nko. Nyato nko ya kakuma bakele. Ni mantareje. Ika memfo no ni nada abara. So with the whole thing, I will not go into Kodomen Jurumata towards CRC review. And then they came again and sit in their own comfort zone. It was their making. More for consultation they make it. Kabiri yemburo nyanjane mota. They put it in the bazaar puru wafiro. Mburo fele nga janile de ito ya janile wale wale they drafted everything they sued them ye be dada wakola isina for then when the pressure emanated ndo lanyin constitution e memfo the first reading amanya na kakenu last end anyanta kelenu so a little early first week of our sitting December barakabili alongo ni kwolketa within the second reading at a sonia nola push and coming honorable Ceesay kamemfo nte I'm a traditionalist, and I believe in religion and culture. My culture and my belief and religion will not be dictated by the West, neither groups of international pressures. For example, we need to respond to a billboard or dada. It's against they are violating my right as an MP. Why would they call my name Ko? It's a MP to in constitutional pass with amendment.
No, but you're honorable.
No, I know what I'm saying to you.
We can engage you guys because...
No. And the problem is, it'll be, for example, now let me tell you this.
Okay.
Before you engage me, you went and designed your own quotes and slogans. For a parade. Now, when you come to engagement, no, I don't think I'll listen. Go and continue with your slogan.
It's part of the engagement.
No, it's not part of the engagement. For example, now this is billboard engagement.
Yeah.
Me, I'm not a billboard. I'm not a statue.
We want you to read.
For example, they said, okay, we organize this for MPs. But a member the constitution is butchered to suit themselves. If you look at even the structure of employment, for example, transparency, accountability, profit, ika angle tolu bele for. Member ite no tonya is sabati kuolo kono. But what is it? For example, you come. Ninata as a president or a minister, is a asset declare ni la cohort le musulu. But from there, nite wulita mansa akono. Woje abakama fatu is untouchable.
Yeah.
And ye fano sansan fananko, lual fana manyana ke ma ibe mansa akono. Mansa akola fana lual fana manyana ke ma. And again, for example, now, if you look at the teacher service, the health service, and you also look at the judiciary aspects. Yeah. Judicial enumeration bill men nata. It is still part of this. Yeah, quality. What went wrong? So I was saying that I told them, if you look at the services of securities, their earnings are at zero. For example, a police rental allowance is $250 as a corporal towards a sergeant, $600. Now, the constitution is not addressing those people. It is just trying to address somebody who is earning more. It's a betrayal for the cause of the nation. Yeah. And secondly, also, you look at some of these services, for example, the immigration. Immigration are doing collections. But they are also part of the least paid people. The constitution should come to address those people. But within the flank, will can address that. And the other thing that I also want to clear, we will say it as it is. Because all the slogan you can mean for we don't need the Jammeh constitution. 1997, they married it to Jammeh. Jammeh la constitution ole mat. And it's a betrayal to the national cost. Constitution mubanko bela loyalty. If it was a Jammeh constitution, why did they change the age limit? They could have waited for her, then Jammeh nada age limit falling. If it is also a Jammeh constitution, they could have also leave themselves in National Assembly. And if you jump, for example, if you jump ship to move, you will lose. But now they remain that. And again, they also came, and it took them for almost 8 months to tamper that age limit. Just of recent, the stagger that happens in National Assembly, but you told Domani at the person, the 3 months and the 6 months period. Yeah. It all changes. Yeah. Now, for example, we don't need to waste resources. Gambia man fence don't go for nyamenka, debu na mo collect na fenk. Can't we have 2 baskets? What we think are entrenched clauses, nga juruma dula killing. What we think is not entrenched clauses, nga juruma dula killing. What is changeable for this period? You have a target. Yeah. Mansakunda, men lafta sobiala, ebe target la sotala. So what target kono nying, eba folako, okay, within this period, all the clauses that are not entrenched, mba falinale, based on this. The entrenched clauses now, I group it, push it to a referendum. The 100 million plus that they use for CRC, it could have been something else. But now they are now saying that they don't want the name 1997. Now, if you do so politically, you know, they cannot make the 2024 work. And what I want to put it to them.
So meaning 2024?
Not for my position. I made it very clear. Because what I thought, I have prepared my arsenals. Ngalandi, 2 weeks before November sitting, I went to my constituency people. For me, my point is very clear. A rigid consultation. Ngatabiro bele ke ngamolu kumandi, mandika kam balu, ajola balu, ngaolefo to them. Ngafo ko constitution ya nyine furide. Nte malax kila reality. Nte mala putu bagasolet. Allah fta ngamun dunu.
Eko nyade.
So what they tell me, ko yala ne ko boto kuliadal. Mbewle nyun na itela. Ko bodo kungoto. then ni fura the National Assembly ntol lafta pour ko boto be jolonje man la fi ko boto la doto fa nga aje ko kon. So the general aspect of principles is we have to be very ready ninko me falingol kela. And the other part is if you look at the last session Suleiman had brought this issue that they were talking before 2016 Luala Karola Nia Jube rioting Pamit Kuolu. It was them.
Yeah.
But now it was brought with them who were against it.
Yeah.
It was rejected with them.
Yeah.
So you see how funny the issues of governance are about. So if I say Arafang, you call being a member takafo, kule BJ, Nimman Tereje, Bewurila, but Nimbije and Bedelale.
This is my thing, and I've always said this. Nibe Mansayala Wato Mina, anything Lua now I consider. Because I remember even the 2020, Blanyola camp, people were saying, oh, no, these people, they're targeting Borough, even the selection of ministers, the powers, right? But in Kanyina Lako, Borough will serve as much as he can. But I made a nyao fabitale. And at some point, Borough will come from opposition because they will leave government. And these laws will be still the same law. So we will all be governed with Yan. So Nita Maria BJ wrong, so ma law bineta affect la nyami from Ibukalo. But let me come to this area, Honorable. And I've said this always. When it comes to the anti-corruption bill, anti-corruption commission, 2020 ya fole nunko
Faru jana binaje lafta ka fenne na ngamentu walenko is very simple comme I memfo comme honorable memfo ko position yani as parliamentarians you don't need to be a rocket science to see the way parliament flows the current status of parliament B ndeka fo ndega ninte fa tawta wala nintol tawta we agree second reading atambita wala that's the end of us. Do you know why?
How?
I can tell you this. Last session, budget after laying a budget, minister, their camp, the majority camp rejected a debate onto the budget.
They didn't want to
These are
debate.
These are two different things.
No, listen.
He is going outside.
I am not going outside.
He's making a point.
No, I'm fine. I am laying a foundation.
Simple majority.
No, listen.
But I'm a justification on that.
I am trying.
I'm not a
No, I am trying to hold him. Left to apply a body. Because the reason why I'm coming for Honorable is a very important point. Do you know what will happen?
Yeah.
If, for example, don't agree, okay, sign, based on what a compromise, second reading I tell me, anti-corruption bill, anti-corruption, yeah, butchered to their satisfaction.
It was watered down.
Hey, watch, hey, bula, hey. We have a chemical alley in the parliament.
Chemical alley.
You understand? So, no, I'm not mentioning them. We know them. Because I can make them yes. Because, you know, they are very instrumental in making sure what they want to tama. Hanyata amanke tonyati. While amanke the favor, they want to favor common uncle. Because coming for ni until agrita wala. Do you know what they will do?
Yeah.
Ibe dakwarlale in a continent wala. Do you know they can even come with the movement uncle. President can even put this amount.
I'll challenge you.
So until membije wala uncle. Our arsenals are already fixed. It can't even button it.
So
we don't need, even for example, I'm telling you, and I want to be on records. A UNO, a agency, if they invite me to any retreat, I cannot go against the will of my people. Do you know what they told me? Force reading final. Force reading. Aboka fa wo fanan dol fanan buka ju ka foko kayto fele de nga mensa manager fele mbalande la jang nga ko membi je wolen second reading we will expose them, inform the public, tell the people wo kola nga foyo ko ala constitution fele nga bere 40 feet deep. You're not going to waste our time on that.
Honorable yalo moluko number 1 I think number 1 force problem okata daming consultation o manke. Constitution is a consensus building for more bailesina. I know politician will the mark and the different sort. But in 2020 fight anyame. Nindong andong tonya mi e gambe no jama ba kan fa wala ko jama la dunta 2020 kono nimbe constitution do nati la nyanta pare la ndo de nte koloko. From my own side, I said I think this government don't want this constitution because ni left the constitution or no. I felt like the consultation process, anyanta deep le fuitata fu mol kangol nganyata mol sonta nyoma then isina fenang. But it just is just a process more dolo including me believe ko nyimu process le rek pour que international community nya ke satisfy ka tani lako menyinke la katunga baroji la kabrata AU I mean we are hanala kabrata ECOWAS ako we are gonna draft constitutional table barata fo ngalo draft o nyinga abe formally right now but let me finish womu kulet imamiro ko number 1 alla process you are from the majority camp. So, you know, that's why I'm talking to you, you know, because I'll tell you the constitution on that. Government executives. Ima miracle number 1, that process from Ali Akenya Mindrong, I problem more postly because confidence in the process nim found ma atina mo jama ko no. Because UDP leader Kabringa Stojam before even I interviewed him 1 week before Yenyinga said, Nka ko constitution do akonyo ko hani doto bondije because he man consult. So I
think one thing we also need to understand. 2020 la consultation on
yeah.
The length and breadth of this country more like consultation.
Yes.
I agree with that. And Kabra Akita, Parliament lay reject based on certain things. Okay. Yeah, reject. Now, that was not the executive. I am not talking, and I am not talking on behalf of the executive.
Yeah.
Just to be clear. Now I understand all in the core. Kabinga after that level kotenke consultation men garante men kalamuta ndol parliamentarian we had a consultation with a special envoy yemen sama no pour a mediation between the political party leaders and the national assembly what consultation so the executive we are using the 2020 consultation men general consultation because if you look at the draft is 2020 draft provisions on men yalang wolle be 2020 kono wolle migrate to 2024 with only few changes.
A few tende.
No, yalong constitution kana in parts.
Yeah.
Kana in parts. You can look at parts when yalong you have some changes. You cannot say they have changed more than 10 parts in the constitution. You cannot say that.
Yeah, they did.
No, not more than 10 parts.
I didn't see that.
No.
You have to do nothing.
The whole of chapter 5 was moved.
No, the constitution entirely is about 231 clauses, 300 something clauses.
They are very major.
No, okay, fine. I agree.
Yeah.
But these are things when you are lonko. They have an explanatory memorandum.
Yeah.
Which is normal in any country. But now, as parliamentarians
is
now
to go there
is to go through Yemen Samana explanation of Jube.
Yeah.
If not genuine. What can we do? And then we move forward. Almameh has a position. Another position in 1997 constitution. Because for me, I don't believe in even 2024 Barrow constitution. No, it's not Barrow's constitution. And 1997 it's not Yajam's constitution. It's the constitution of the Republic of the Gambia.
Yeah.
So Almameh's position is in that area.
Yeah.
Like the 1997 is a legacy for the former president. We cannot change that. We should change it. We are trying to change that.
Yeah.
2020 I am part of those many are rejected.
Yeah.
Tell him to 2024 also is a legacy of Barrow.
I don't regret it. Okay. I have reasons to reject it.
Yeah.
And I reject it.
Okay.
You understand? And I'm not going to blame any MP for rejecting even the 2024 draft based on Yemen miracle. It's not right for them. I don't blame him. But nim for the level of the come covering 2020 can die no nyame ko agna compromise it's the same down for compromise nga jube même be na fa ngoke ning agrital nga pass nim agrial we will still throw it out but that doesn't mean ko mbe mola jube ka fa ko ha iterat na nyinkati o iterat na
nyimbo don't we blaming here but honorable what is your position on for example the anti-corruption commission na lota yalong 2020 mean for no wolom nim president obina in office anyanta ala assets declare ala spouse ya declare minister solia declare but nibe bola fanang they have to go to the commission or check kodi in the 2024 draft eko no it only o bondi jere eko the president nabina abita IEC da male ayafenge ni bota office nobody should commission auto offenking all. But until jahalo that dami woto. And I keep saying this. iko National Assembly members nal tolbina alienta la assets declare nal be bola alia declare nte ma remember giving any budget to the National Assembly members. Let me finish. I don't remember. I think we want people to know this. I don't remember us giving any budget to the National Assembly members. But the ministry killing, me 400 million deal la me 300 million, me 1 billion deal, me nyin deal la. But alko ni wol pareda nkana ila asset solo e min declare no nkana ajibe against ye mune soto sai. But deputy mi alon ko imam budget deal na man kala allowance na la salary iko wo before and after. How reasonable is that? Is that anything you are ready to vote for?
That is where our job come in, parliamentarians. That's where we come in. Well, on an inter consideration stage, we should be able to do something out of the 2020.
But what do you think about that? You think that's okay?
If you ask me my opinion.
What is your opinion on that?
I don't have an opinion on that.
I want your opinion on that.
My opinion is when it comes to parliament, at consideration stage.
Do you think government ministers should declare their assets after government? After serving?
You see, executive, they are at liberty. They are at liberty.
At liberty?
Yeah, of course, yes, to put anything they feel may they can put it there. But that doesn't mean it becomes law. Then parliament must pass. Now our responsibility as parliamentarians is to look at what they've put in the draft constitution. Then I feel that is good for them. But we can only do that when we go to consideration stage. Otherwise, no, this is what they put there without acting.
Go ahead.
Fatu. In the first place, ntenga mera masakunda nyanta menkala. Kabring cabinet seater. In 2020 draft jube. Dunda ya bonde ya change. Ya do create menata as 2024. Nyata ntele mu itel Jani ba gazette la. Nyanta subject to the public for scrutiny. Say mo lañu difference ñol be mo safu. Ko ñin ketanya yalla ñin first draft ketal no. Cherche le first draft dile. Pour mo le ajube sa mo na la ko na. Deni na la moy mo le o mo le point dota ya integrate jang. So tel fanan kabri 2024 extract from this. Yalla say woto tel cabinet da man tamot. Anu cabinet ngali sa da ñaw man dam mo mo ni nan. Idamandro. So kabri yo extract wato men. Jani tel ba gazette la. Yo ñi tan di public ya fa sign tel ngani na fa almuna mal opinions. In such a system that is information correct kamola position ta. They na see kotenke. Opinions will ya compared to some of the things that people are criticizing. I'm sure they will accept some of the suggestions. Yeah, incorporate. Yani le final one ya gazette. But it is pump ya gazette ka enda wa.
We still have a way.
No yale fado.
We still have a way.
Fado.
You know, for me, for parliament. Madi is the chairperson of the Human Rights Committee. Ning consider table ta. We still have a way out for parliamentarians to go back to the people and then get facts from them. Member integrate in the consideration stage will come out from the public. That is another way out. But we can only get there. Ning agree on terms that compromise and
trust no will sign.
You see, because the vote.
Trust is the issue.
Nobody vote.
The trust abong atol damal.
The parliament voting. When we get to voting, instead of voting, first voting, you are voting Seattle. And every voting for the constitution, not the common close is 3/4 majority.
3/4.
You understand? Up to the last stage. New speaker from the consideration as chairperson to do the final, vote is still 3/4 majority. So there is nothing that the majority can do. Now change. Of course, they still have a way out.
Can I ask a simple question? Muna can be more apply in 2020?
Now, why? You see that comparison.
What goes down comes down.
I refuse to accept that comparison.
Why did they act like that?
Why who?
Atol me reject.
No, me reject.
You were independent, even though you were independent. You were not in any party.
I was independent.
But you rejected it.
Yes.
The 23?
Yes.
But you rejected it.
No, I get your
question. Independent with the will. He was the will of the president.
I'm saying.
He was
people were telling the insult to us to reject us as independent. We were together with political parties. I refuse to accept the comparison for a simple reason. UDP as a political party is an institution now. Even though they supported it in 2020. You understand? Now 2024, they are still an institution as a political party. You have NPP also as a political which is also an institution of its own. Now, before you have differences. independent members. I'll call ourselves as expelled MPs. We were not even that independent.
But you are allies of the president.
No, I will not tell you that. Whether we are. You have not seen me talking to the president. I was not saying, I was in the parliament.
You know, Ceesay coming for. Ceesay coming for. No, wait, because in left coming for.
Listen. If we get there, this institution will go into compromise, and then they can all go up. Because UDP as a political party, yes, maybe they may have reasons to reject this draft constitution, but they can also have reason to support it.
Yeah.
They can have it. You comparison come on na manke 2021 nyama. Because comparison for me, UDP was not in fight with any political party at that time. It only in parliament. Only majority of Nunje. Only a few people like African Nunka therefore you support no.
Yeah.
Until more Dantangari Jack. We are just freelance. We were freelance in parliament.
Okay.
Three of you.
Yes, we were freelance in parliament.
Okay.
You know, I can remember.
But 23 le voter. Say ne say boni 20 jole traje.
Okay, yeah.
So I yo mo han sai, in wo mo le be nyoka han sai. Wo 16 no han sai ni be nyoka.
Ya na fado. On e busise ka memfo. Afa kana bori. Call me along ka be clearing. He left UDP for a cause. That is to make sure the arm barrow to realize what he has.
Don't get into that. Don't put words
No,
in
wait.
your mouth.
Because the reason why I say so, he was not in line. He has only a point of view. In the 2020 draft, he could have joined and voted. Then he agreed extensively, come I can mem for sign. Based on the voting, I am voting, but in front of the committee of the whole house, left and do you know the reason why we don't want to waste the time of parliament or the time of constituencies?
Okay.
Because if I'm in parliament, he's in parliament, constituencies la time in Kaole ta. Because now you stay in parliament, for example, the whole issue of the constitution dragging a letter jana, when at the end of the day, it's not a constitution of the people. You're not standing for your people. In as much as we are concerned, we know the game that they are playing.
Yeah.
And the game is, join us to fight the cause. When we reach there, we will also carry us. They will carry us along. Come don't we We want to show them that we are a number, and that number is a number of the people. Because not a simple majority of them. You know here I'm talking.
You see?
They'll just come a cool finger. But maybe you will and call. Bukonyi mfango. Moma bukolem coming an individual. Ala kumfe aning ala coming from your farmer nala dingolo. Barrow is the president, he's the father. The ministers are the sons and daughters within. So there, it will cater to local cemetery. You declare assets. When you leave, you don't declare assets. You are in power, whatever you make, power caller. No court or a tribunal can hold you responsible. Look at what they did to Yankuba Ture.
But you have a reason. You still have a chance.
But now with all these things, B, if the president said, I am telling you, we have a lot of bills and, no, wait. We have a lot of bills and force them in another. You understand? No more they threaten them. You understand? So until I don't know, do you know why? If you don't vote, you don't love me. It was only one MP who had stood very firm. Honorable Umar. I call my tradition and my religion will not be jeopardized. But maybe you will President will alone come on Yitandele. Ning be constitution of President will Yitandi anala cabinet. Who are they, the MPs, who are subjected, accounted to, hold responsibility? President na diamata. He can even call them any day. Who are they to say no? And I can give you, I want to Honorable Ceesay, to be honest, let him give me one example. The executive brought, wait. The executive brought a bill in parliament. Exactly, interest them. No, but therefore I'm rejecting it.
Because you don't understand.
So maybe you will come for you time of waste. We have business to work. So maybe you will go with all the campaign and civil rights. We respect their opinion. We respect their thoughts. But don't find maybe you will go. Don't left to clear to the Gambian people. Ni constitution o namanta is not the responsibility of parliamentarian, it's the responsibility of the executive that has interest on this constitution. Ya wala sambana ka fa ko sa ha ndol ngana do ko bande sa hi abe député bulu.
Honorable Ceesay, Mojama ko, you know, the only reason, most of the reason munatina be new constitution on Congo 1997 landing a constitution kutosto iko because the powers of the presidency asiatale iko president osimbus warata bale ke 1997 the powers jamala di president wala also two-term majority we me alon ka in 2024 kono and also some others me alon ko kam ko the president puraka mol nominate niaje mol ko president wala sembo amanya na warala bake 3 arms of government le kere atolum kilinati president tamu kilinta and judiciary alkanyo checks and balances bulkatina pour banko etama mol niaje mol lafta constitution kusola pour na strong institutional instead of strong men, and this was the anchor of the 2017 campaign ila campaign yo tata nata iko mimbija jamaica minko iko le mandie iko gameno le mi agenda mi wafi gameno wolonko jamme atelamu fengo beti dictator le mat. This was the campaign, and mune ake dictator iko constitution onye wole sembo bedia kabrina ta 2017 ila campaign yo and gameno bought into that ninyi man sakunda lafta any legacy la wolo nyanta kala ko reforms nati e min be fonu mole and mune be wosen benti ala wolo constitution ko toti andung niaje hani iko TRRC victims ol nin tocho fenkol nin kodol niaje wol be fango dol tekeno because of na constitution o wolu altije bi 2020 draft ya folko nim president o mo nominate ata recall nola Supreme Court ya rule that Niko is president don't have those powers. Executive yo sembo talia murundi back to the president. Even though the court, the highest court of our land, rule ko wo feneti mi alon ko president manyana sembo stol executive ya murundi je. When it comes to near more detained police or mo be ya jelko nim police or ko fatu to rembete arrest la ni ben arrest la yalla nem na kang arrest. That's why 48 hours should be enough. Puriye mo muta human rights law wati mola nyanto law wati niya muta within 48 hours yin tabula nola na triba samba la court ya samba ni ba detain la 48 hours to do your investigations ni wotambe you can do your further but ya bail no you have all the conditions to do that. 2024 ya Burundi 72 hours. Institutional mini alonko when it comes to the IGP niyaje IEC elections, Human Rights Commission and others. Niaje molka for new institutionally independent. No disrespect to Agin Pil members but hadaba dingo ma timma. Ning ila baluo nila fengo bela doko bala. Sometimes you can be sympathetic to the person me alonka woleke appoint, but near guarantees in your job, like the office of the IGP, sometimes about gena independent la. For example, if the president nominates somebody, another National Assembly alia approve. And we have seen National Assembly approve because Kabre Ombudsman first nata alia reject, but second one Kabranta Mobi Alco, this is the right candidate, it was approved. We have seen those. Now I am of the belief when it comes to ministers, I think Bankudol democracy that maybe Ntolmon Fotawoto. President political appointments of ministers. President, let's give that. Sometimes we have to give certain things. President was a ministers or appointment, but institutions like the IGP's office and the Chief Justice and Osifal, President Omanyana will do by Nola. So, you know, 2020 empower no, but in Najiko, Ning Constitution Kuto will bondele. Mojama ko, Kabrin cabinet seat, they try to empower the executive more. Ye sembo jama bonda tolubulu dipitelu ya lafa itole. And in the cry in 2020 wolonko, ye ali president la sembo beleta. But you can ko president ka faline and it will always change. So ma Abdoulie Ceesay ni kita president oti wobe dialante bake ni ta kita president oti at least we know ko you know there are powers that you know even limit la dame ni ta fanam boto je kita opposition oti luolo ite fanam be la fila wo president do min si da jara sembo yetala. So all of these things, are you not concerned because some of these things are human rights issues, you know, hani permito nibita police permito electoral protests are guaranteed human rights fengolo. So these are progressive laws mi alon ko bankol be kanyin. Why do we have to have a new constitution natra ko ñunu be bota jira muna 1997 kipla. What is the difference? Na manke 50 plus standing ñindon.
Comme nga fa ñamendro na diama memuro kam ko denke. I mean I said executive ñi.
Yeah.
Itol be maralim banko ñi ya understand. And nga fa ngoy ko ning ayati be fensafen. Of course they are at liberty to write. It's a fensafen. I put the blame on Parliament for a simple reason. In 2020, Cabinet Bravo you rejected. The blame was on Parliament. Parliamentary
yeah.
Why be blame on Parliament? Yeah, not rejected. It should go there. So it's still the responsibility kajeko. You need maintaining and feel that is not in the interest of the people. It's still our responsibility to go. Amen. That is our job. If we fail to do that, women fail in our responsibilities. That is the simple answer. But the executive, they can write whatever they want to write in a draft constitution, amen, and then they take it to Parliament. Come here, Almameh Gibba. It's not possible. Ning handin tolnge samba at committee stage, consideration stage.
Yeah.
The last time no da malaka amendment. They still have the power to reject the constitution. They have it. They know it very well.
So it's a recommendation of me ngata amendment.
I mean, like I know as a member of Parliament, I am ready to compromise.
Okay.
I'm not talking on behalf of my caucus for now because but I know even though some people are supporting it depends. I have had some.
But
some
do you have a feeling there are people who would want to compromise on certain things? Honestly. Well, at this point, we have to look at the Gambia.
Even all of us want to compromise.
No,
sometimes you can see party positions and stuff like that. I understand.
Yeah.
But all of us will want to compromise because more than you compromise, you have something to put in the constitution.
Yeah.
When we tell a point, you bring it forward. You give a suggestion. You will capture in the constitution. You bring it, and then I can ning agree that put forward ning agreement no one ning recommend oversaddle in terms of what we suggest in the draft constitution. They still have right to reject the constitution at final vote. But just to shed more light on certain things, come Almameh Gibba. You see, as parliamentarians, as an individual, let me tell you this. President, I want to say this for the records. President Barrow has never come and can talk to us about something in Parliament. It has never happened.
Never happened.
As a leader, it has never happened. Kafako, unlike interest, billahi, it has never happened. You see, in Parliament, the executive defense Minister Mayor Samana, as pro-government MPs, we are bound, yes, to support because it's our government. We want to make sure they succeed. We go to caucus first before we come to chambers. And in our caucus, we iron out everything with minister. When we iron out things, why do I have to come to chambers and start, playing with the gallery? I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because already minister commander in our office, I mean someone in a position learning iron out. Already we have done that.
Yeah.
Just like it happens in the minority caucus. Everywhere. So that's what we do.
So
you cannot see that in play near someone you expect me to reject it because you feel it's bad.
No.
I have done that already with him.
Fado coming for Walemko. In the 2020 draft. They coming for Mole Walemko. What I do say, I stand to be corrected. Ikamen kumbono. Ite. Ikamen kumbono manyang. Na nyanda this time. Ite mujumaleti. For example, you have the envelope of executive directives, executive decision. 2020 draft ko. Anyana kake ukuli ne menga it should be documented. Age kuti mela ko landi kolem pour sama kama accountability.
What is that?
Executive decisions. So the executive decision in this current one, you obey bondi section 90 of it.
No.
About the executive of documenting it.
Documenting what? What are they going to document?
Executive decisions. Because these are decisions that is done by the president. For example, the president can declare issues. I could all for, I could all mama. They are saying that degree like a executive decision only. But now the problem is, Mona yo bondi je. Ntaka wale for wale ko. I take a member in high side. Mona kana nyo keto as parliamentarians. Ndol ngalo noko. President is the president. He appoint ministers.
Yeah.
Now the minister carry tie you know syndicate and the line left for a kete.
That's not possible. Get your foil.
No, it's possible. We've seen it.
Because sit me down coming for you.
Abe enka wale for wale nko.
You are wrong.
Party line, but the problem coming for Ceesay wale
I
nko.
belong to a political party.
Ceesay may say no or yes, but these are the happenings in our front eyes.
No, you are wrong.
They sit and you see they sit and support ministers in the floor.
Fadu, you are wrong. Go. I told you this. Go. I am
Yeah, they're coming for it. So maybe they will go. I think I'm for. Honorable Ceesay, what he's saying is, Allah support man balawala.
So what is your problem now?
The problem is, he will not be able to build a leveling play field ground onto the realities that the countrymen want.
You are always against what ministers
But if his people, Natra, come here later, Nila Moli, he consulted with your people, and they told you that. All you know,
for any President Barrow member, il a cabinet de offer. Abe President Tatala.
What do you mean?
Yes.
You see, I mean, accused can say
yes. No, Mark.
President Barrow with the majority of vote. I want to say majority.
No, not majority.
What do you mean?
Joining NATO Alliance and UDP, don't let's see that apply.
What do you mean? That is not me.
No, I'm telling you, the former. I'm telling you. I am the no. I want to I want to not president there, but I'm coming for William. We taught President Barrow a lesson in all unity. If, for example, I'm telling you this now, if so is the case, that is President Barrow.
No, you are from
wait. That is no wait. Wait. I'm a resident in all unity. No, wait. No. Madi, I am telling Barrow that President Barrow won in all unity.
Yes,
a big match.
Yes,
I agree.
Yeah.
But now when we come to him as a parliamentarian, joining UDP and not Alliance, he didn't have the majority.
Then nobody will have ever won.
No, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
I am putting to him certain issues like a mentor. He will take it along the party line. Five party line KJ. Now I'm party line KJ. No, I'm not wrong there. Party line.
He won.
Yes. No, I understand. Did I disagree with that?
Yes.
If he said majority. No, wait. No condition is permanent. No, wait. No, let me help him. Wait. No, I want to correct Honorable Ceesay. No condition is permanent.
They will never be together.
Who had new Barrow will decongest himself.
And now you are telling us you want to go into alliance.
No, wait, I'm telling you. The one coming for who had also new Barrow with APR because Father Kapil they say that ni left more Jawo.
You are confirming to me.
More Jawo man APR is Jawo. Well embarrassed. Where are the other people that are joining? I had an individual who had met me in Lamen.
Don't bring stories here.
About Honorable Gibba. I can come in the Pentagon of phone.
Yeah.
Maybe Handyman Tove Basobilale. I got the Pentagon of phone. I'm advising you as a brother. I could never join President Barrow. So now, I saw him in Barrow. What went wrong? So I'm coming for Ceesay. There is no condition that is permanent in politics.
Yes.
Now you are confirming to me. I understand. Don't worry.
There is no condition that is permanent in politics.
You are confirming to me.
No, I am not confirming. No. I am putting to you. And the other point that I want to clarify.
He is not
my wish.
You guys have a grand coalition.
No, Ceesay.
And you are building.
No, my wish. My wish. My own wish. Until a general wish.
Yeah.
Let the whole country join to make an effective change. We forget about the past and we hold the difference.
Effective change for what?
Against Barrow.
You are dreaming. You are a dreamer.
Honorable Madi, you know when 2020, covering Honorable Ceesay reject, me and everybody totally blame. Honorable Ceesay ntolko barola député abalanta la nyaaw nya ntolka fo abalanta la nyaaw nya ntolko barola député
they were the foot soldiers of Barrow.
2024 natol fanay ñi do reject abakete nyaaw nya ba fa la UDP ni independent on wole 2024 reject.
For me is very
Are you guys ready to take that
it's very easy for me. Yeah, 2024 member nyaato nintel nga reject nim mo lebetula ba ninga bula tambita nim molbe ko dilanale because Gambian call ko malaf 2024
yeah.
So therefore until be Gambian call le kan jangayandi la we vote against it what e kala ntele nenditi de tenende mo laje No,
Yeah,
because majority of the people don't want this thing.
Yeah, because every new show.
But there is no survey coming.
No, but let me tell you something. Honorable Ceesay. Survey monkey, but you survey monkey.
Manzone.
Okay, say our result to the say. Ngata nim for the second reading. Ninga fa at second reading. Bandelata ko.
I'm looking at this show. 99.9% of this show, everybody is saying throw it.
No, Fadu.
I'm just saying.
Fadu.
Okay.
Okay, Mom, can I worry?
Wole atina modoli a jamaa ikafu ko baro constitution. Baro papers. Wole na man for 2020 draft nyin draft wo man fuje. So ni aje ba ko baro paper 2024. Ba baro constitution 2024. My friend, Gambian call man la 2024 draft la.
Father, I can tell you this.
Then see the cabinet. Min diate yakije. Iko banku mo alata.
Fadu West Coast as a whole. West Coast as a whole. We're the grip of powers.
Yes, we are.
Opposition.
West Coast.
So Mambije Walenko.
Send a comment. Let us know in the comment section. If you want this, let me come. I'm going to start. Send a comment if you want it passed or rejected. Let's see how many people will say pass and reject in the next 5 minutes.
If he says ko nandirol benala nte de namira membe garawla walenko nin tolu ndefa ngaka ko nin tolu tauta nga pass atata second reading ndel fang ndol ngalo ne even us in phony from the 5 phonies ngalo no ko be mem moyla wote diala ndol fe even our own kids at a diala ye so I'm telling you a higher percentage of Gambians
I disagree
both home and abroad are not in support of this constitution.
I disagree.
The reason why, tomorrow midnight they went. I can tell you this, Fado. I want to help Honorable Ceesay. After I sung, let me tell you this. It's very simple arithmetic. Constitution on Tolbe, let's stand by the truth.
Yeah.
Our first day of sitting, it was a day that this constitution supposed to be laid as first reading. We no theater. We no le njatol borindi de. Kabiri we no theater. E ko say let's move it. Amanda nje move kola. They had an internal discussion. That for me, approach where I made sign. Nga d'accord dron. Ko sign. What is the essence ninga pass first reading this? Mbita murla ngata mold round. Sign nga nyin kaso bulaje ko kaso le bijande. But man d'accord ala. Constitutional felemengo is not gazetted, it's not whatever. But the left ka five molukang. Allah for kumol be nyadile. Do you know what they said? Most of them to ease the tension. So now you want to ease the tension in a document that is individualistic document. So tension not is not. But I'm telling you, either me murla jang atefao Honorable Ceesay mbenga murna after second region of rejecting it. Mbenga murna jang ngajube fala wala ngata king wala ngata this one
after ngalaino ele
ngalaino ele ngajube whether you will hear anything hey aton munyire de they even tell them
you think for them
they're not. So majority of Gambians
so you think people are interested in
majority of Gambians are saying sorry for the 2024 draft. And Honorable Member for Walenko is the borrowed draft.
Yes.
No but he's saying, Honorable.
No problem.
Okay. The thing is, we
no
agree.
No parliament in this country will pass a constitution in this country.
That is perfect.
Because no party will have absolute majority.
Thank you.
And this is
for the next 30 years.
And this is my thing.
No, you don't know.
This is my thing.
You may not know.
Okay. This is my thing. If we reject this constitution, we might just say goodbye to a constitution.
No, you would never.
Because for example, threshold for constitutional pass is 75%, right? Malo muntumale, any sitting government will have those numbers, right? Because we don't even want, as a people, for democracy's sake, we don't even want anybody to have that absolute majority. Ni movement sakundati. Because me India they mole kela. Kodi, don't from our citizens in teleflola. But then, niya jube. I sat here several times. Constitution back to sender because you cannot sit in cabinet and decide for all of us. Exactly. When we are the citizens of the people.
Exactly. We have to speak out.
But in 1997, to be honest, there are things that we need to change there. It's at this point.
It's a dictatorial constitution.
No, it's not. It has helped Barrow to climb the decision. So more men, but it has helped. It has helped his government. It has helped.
Energy save.
Energy save.
2024.
Energy save black linato. Come on 1997. Ningi dem sanji yollo.
Seattle.
I will not survive it.
Exactly.
We can continue with it for 100 years.
Yes.
What will happen? Just amend it as we go.
Exactly. We go.
But I told opposition, if you go BJL, 50 plus 1.
Go.
Because incumbent carbon dioxide.
It doesn't matter.
Incumbent. Incumbent tamita.
Jara Juma tamita ya jamela.
Te simple
No,
but simple.
For Barrow is very simple. I'm telling you. Yes. I'm telling you.
Gambians are very aware.
No, you know the problem is. You know, ya samana by Malafala. I have evidence based on that. No, you don't have. You don't want it.
No, pass.
For me, what is wrong with 1997?
Exactly.
We are surviving.
It has even empowered and helped you.
What is the big deal? Why is UNDP and others are just doing this hypocritical thing, billboards all around? What is the big deal? We've been here 1997 with this
forces behind. You think we can be caged? We can be caged with Western philosophies? Don't man go today. The presence of the West is from the West. For us, we are Gambians and we believe on issues.
Are you scared?
You know? No, it's true. Because the problem coming for Fado. You know, Fado. Now I'm telling you, let me tell people to understand. In all these issues that are going, it's a joke. These people are just circumambulating around. You know, it only alone cut. They know very well tampering and changing and bringing on their own at a tamala. Sign.
It's just political.
Nimma okay. Ibajali they'll blame sign.
No.
Badunga ke nga faye kang. Ninga faye kang. Fem fem enkeda je danko drong. But now we are also telling Gambian people ilafta ka momo tonga muta. Let them hold Barrow and his cabinet.
The parliament.
Responsible for failing the wish and aspiration of the Gambian people.
Pass it. Fado.
So parliamentarian, we cannot be used as wheelbarrows to carry dust and dump it at back on the dump site.
And secondly,
parliament 75%. Referendum 75%.
And secondly,
it's the people.
Kafoko,
It's the National Assembly.
No, it's not.
Kafoko, we cannot have a constitution. I disagree.
Okay.
You see, it's the approach.
Very well.
Kabring Nying CRC Keta. The difference was not. But Kabitel na de Nyinta ya be somebody.
Jabawoto.
So approach them.
You might be somebody.
It must subject to the masses to scrutinize it. It has straight their gazette.
They are perfect people.
It's just approach. Approach change, we will have a constitution.
Yes.
But the way we are doing it now, you can't have it. You cannot impose it on people. One man la fala.
The draft constitution is gazetted. I thought parliament. Every parliamentarian comes from
qualified it. Qualified it. Says the draft constitution on 2004. Qualified it.
2005.
Not to let him qualify.
2025 now.
I qualify.
Every MP can go.
The borrowed draft 2024.
Do a consultation and come again.
Yes.
For me, I'm not holding the executive to account for.
No, I'm holding them. 100%.
They did their work. However, I feel and they did that. Now it's our responsibility. But
Fad, let me ask Abdoulie Ceesay.
What is their problem?
Governance. Should you say, you have to men na yo okay bang?
What do you mean?
No.
Abdoulie, you people are joking.
Ila muso eta tabiro ka ko nya peje
exactly it's true exactly no it's true because the men you for going to be it's not the interest no it's true
Go 2020 consultation enough consultation was done.
But we don't have 2024.
No, yeah, but how can you?
They have an agenda.
Consultation for 2024.
They have an agenda.
No, let me come.
No agenda.
What the thing is constitution.
No an agenda.
If you are changing
2020 and 2024.
No, this is not amending.
Very serious.
This is amendment.
But honorable, the thing.
Honorable Ceesay.
The thing is.
Did they say that we are amending 2020 draft to 2024?
No, but no.
No, it's not.
Cut and paste. Delete.
No. But all the clauses in 2024 come from the 2020 draft.
But they change a lot.
No,
they only change the language. Some language.
Which language?
For a particular part, let's say you close me alonko, at the other side, you are torn another. What the malakaraji?
Transparency.
But 2020 draft level.
Integrity.
I'm saying go. executive yoke. Yoke because all of the 2020 draft be block on disposal. Cabinet is seated Kachara Kunna. They change okay. Yes, they can do that. They can do it. But remember, near Pareta. The responsibility as parliamentarians now to go back to the people.
And for me, let me make my point very clear.
You don't elect as representatives. It's now our role to go back to the people. You know, draft constitution. We can do that. Or consultation on the
no, for me.
More opinion minting. And then what's the constitution on the draft?
No, for me.
And that can change the position of the executive.
No, you cannot change. You cannot change.
Let's move ahead.
Father, Honorable Ceesay will not go to talk of a constitutional amendment or other additions.
That is not your problem.
For this.
That is not your problem.
Do you know why?
That is not your problem.
He is already married with 2024. If you are already
yes, I can convince people.
So football Carola, and the last Burka Muso Nimbula. Because Kuro Kabira Kita, Alpha Diano Koela Muso Sayalem, but a bulo TJ, well in the head, President Barrow.
No,
so maybe you will go, either we like it or not. Yeah, these are realities. You came before you came.
Yeah.
Fadla Samato Beten, Fatu Beten, Fatu Beten, Fatu Beten. You came with all Beten. You are now trying to bring some of those people, men get out of phone. Yo, can you call? So this is where you see they are not realistic. For 8 years, a serious government. For 8 years, they cannot even bring a book to people. 8 years.
You were here for 20 years, you didn't bring anything.
You understand? So for us, the intention was not to change the constitution.
But it's only 97 not today.
No, wait. It was 1997 that was brought. Kabila Nata. No, wait.
You don't talk about that. 50 times you put the constitution.
Even, for example, if it is 100 times, let me agree on this. Even it's 100 times, when they came less than 1 year, how many changes did they do to the 1997 constitution?
Not more than 5, 10.
What do you mean? If it is 10, 1 year.
In 1 year.
1 year time.
Okay,
but now the problem, no, wait. No,
progressive clauses.
No, I'm telling you, with progressive clause.
Progressive clauses.
Age limit.
They butchered everything.
Age limit.
What was progressive?
National Assembly deputy. Do you know what?
You know what?
Is it 91?
Was progressive. It's progressive. Even the age limit was progressive.
Section 91 also they changed it. Section 91 they changed it. And again, do you know the problem now? Okay. By that time, the flow of attire was being brewed.
It's not in our interest.
Maybe you will go. Barrow is yarning. You know the 3 years margin. After success in 3 years, you move. Barrow, they were cooking. Cooking for Malakan. Ko, ninga nyimbondi direct. Ebajala sa ni tata. We can build and now form NPP. This is how. This is the back of NPP. If it was not, if it was not, NPP be kwale pura esoto.
Don't talk about NPP. Talk about the constitution.
Do you understand? So with them, he is part of him. He jumped from UDP. He was sent out. Then they brought.
Let's talk about the constitution. Remember the age limit.
Yeah.
It's not in the interest of even the president to change. Because now tell me this.
So who's interest in that?
Remember, age limit. It's a progressive clause for me. Because Jammeh was using it to deny people to contest against him. That discriminatory clause. All my monkey barola interest. Anybody we did not change it. And it's simple majority vote. We could have brought the changes in parliament and change it again. We did not do it.
Not change that.
But the that.
Not change that.
Because Jammeh used to enable can with that clause.
But say enable now. I'm also telling you now.
No, but one Mama.
Barrow and his cohort sat comfortably drinking attire and coffee in cabinet. They brought their own wish constitution. So this is why the meaningless cycle will continue.
Don't go there.
I come in for Jammeh okay. Barrow Fanam brought something that will now, guide him.
It's parliament to change. One change.
So in that situation, it's not about parliament.
Change this one too.
It's not about we cannot change that because the problem is
it
will be diamond. Honorable Ceesay, alafu amalafi, ila futuo. Ila futuo tinyanola. Because do you know why? Hanna ta amambetia. But executive president be lafirin. Ibe continue la. Be continue.
Honorable, there's another thing we are covering retroactive clause nata nung 2022. Honorable Ceesay, a lot of people believe that was targeting the president, and because I tell on sitting president, But fanang ngamin in 2020 draft ko media ownership. If you are not Gambian, 2024.
Yeah, media.
Nimanke Gambian oti emanyana media owner. But if you are operating in any other business, you can own a media. You can own a business without even being Gambian. why single out media ownership? Ka foko ni man ke Gambia ti manya na media own la nyim banko kan.
But that's a progressive.
No, that is not progressive. What is progressive about that? That is targetary.
It's targeting.
For me, I feel like that is targeting Voice newspaper. I can say that, my opinion. Because Nigeria, you want to call NPP, I live Voice newspaper. I live Voice newspaper. Some court. But Kabrata police also ba fly la citizenship na. Ni wo bebe caring drong. Ngaje constitution onata. Akafo ko momi alon ko media onati. Imanyana yenta kila Gambia noti. What is that for me?
But if you
not to let you know for is targeting to finance or
if you deny foreign citizens to have land in our own country, we can also deny them from having a media in our country.
But why are you not denying them to own multi-million-dollar businesses in the Gambia? Media is not that luxurious.
Business is
why
something
is that?
else.
Why is that so important?
No, business is something else.
Why is that? Why is that important?
But media.
Press freedom is important.
Very far.
Independent press freedom. This is what happened to Kenneth Best. So we should be concerned when we see this. We are Gambians. We don't have a problem. But these are our colleagues. Good media laws.
Exactly. That will target everything.
Yeah. But why say you come on the media?
But for now,
is that not discriminatory, Honorable?
No, it is not. We are giving opportunity to Gambians to, to operate that
no, for me,
That's
if they had the two catch of these two things,
we are
business.
not bringing CNN, we are not bringing any other person. We want Fat Ture to excel.
No, for me, if they have
Gambian, we want that.
But are you empowering her?
No, they are not.
When you distribute
the 40 million against others.
Strip her
Did they still give an advertisement? I didn't know.
Yeah, they did.
No,
they did.
I didn't know.
I'm telling you. They took all my contacts.
Not only that, the 14 million was. Do you have a SIA?
No.
Fadu, he didn't know. I'm not telling him.
We are also telling you.
You're not aware.
What Ceesay? No, he's aware. Listen.
They cancel all my contacts.
No, he's aware. Fadu.
They said I'm opposition.
Fadu.
That's all.
Fadu.
Don't be opposition.
Am I opposition?
Don't be.
No, Fadu, wait.
You don't have to
But
be
I'm
opposition.
asking, am I opposition?
I'm not seeing you as an opposition.
Am I?
I am not seeing you as opposition.
No.
I'm not seeing you.
His
So
government.
why are they seeing me like that?
His government knew this very well, and he, being the deputy majority leader, knew this. This was a parliamentary court that was put in the floor in front of him. And media houses were counted how they seared the $40 million.
Yes.
So excluding
And I
you.
didn't have that one also.
So now he is.
As a Gambian.
He doesn't.
See?
No, he knows very well. For me, I could have agreed.
We will talk later.
Why are your people treating me like this?
We will talk. Something is going on.
The problem is,
You need to talk to them.
no, you either support them, then they'll dash
No,
you
it's
back.
about time. I was telling you.
Yes.
No, I think I have to support them.
No, if you do, your credibility will go.
I'll come through
Fadu
you.
is our man.
Fadu, if you do that,
I'll come through you.
no, if you do that, your credibility will go. People will even say, some of us will start running away from you here. We'll even say that it's a barrow basket.
Borrow
That is
media.
exactly.
They'll start calling me King
Exactly. So stand your ground. Even if difficult times, continue. These are trials that they were doing. So whatever they are doing now, continue. For me, if it was that aspect, the media plus the business could have done the same. Okay, business and media, they're connected. Then we'll see an informed decision that the government is ready for business.
Yeah.
We will retire to become an imam.
But if not, it will not work. So for them, I feel sorry for whatever they are planning. It's not going to work. So our general notion of 2024, abeta another. Ya landile baru ngadi dang konton ngaboje.
No, I disagree. I disagree with that. I disagree with that.
Facts. And let him show me evidence ko amange onya. Because now for example nyame for yana fado. Kachaka bedial.
In 1997, in 2020 months ago, the only person that is empowered is the President Barrow and the NPP government.
No problem. Time will tell. 2026 is coming. 2026, you'll be very surprised.
Surprised? For what?
And now let me make this. If Barrow is no more,
we will win. You'll be surprised.
It will be that dead draw.
Hi, Almameh.
I'm telling you. People are Gambians are ready there. Look at the statistics of this Afrobarometer. You know they are challenging it. Unfair. But if it was promoting their agenda, let's say this fair. You see how people are. No, it's true.
Either you are delusional.
No, I'm telling you. If it was very fair to them.
77%.
And that's the fact.
You still have 2 years to elections.
It doesn't matter.
2 years to elections. You are telling me.
No, it's 1 year to election.
So we are now.
You think
the 2026 for prepared.
Let's go. Let's move on. No,
the problem is, for me, I'm even okay, and I believe that the only solution to this country, we have to blend both things.
Yeah.
And that one, for me, my notion, and these are the general view, that constitution in India, Bay, Cool Bay, Aaron in Chusano and in Dino, Namam Pharmacy and Lakudo, Tita as Africans. But now, look at what Honorable is saying.
Not FGM.
Honorable is saying, Ala FGM onye, akamemfo, I'm even very sorry for their government. Doctor Menka must teach your employee part of a commission.
Don't empower this man.
This is against human rights violation. At all,
No.
Honorable. I think I'm a human rights commission. Exactly.
He's a member.
Doctor Menka must teach your employee as a commission. Where law, abe mola kodo domoga, and they went and voted for him. I rejected it. And one time so maybe you will go. You know, I agree it's Gambian, but iko a commission mayor onko ebe mola nyantol mamandela. But it take a mola nyantol tinya. Ye jo tinya rukofe. You see how unfortunate their government is? And ibe mukafudunkel ledide. And this commission. We told them lastly, yeah, they come in commission nangam. Why can they have a unified? But commission will be sharing just to make sure, you know, Kadile.
But that is independence.
To empower them to Kadile. But now, some of those commissions, you don't even see what they are. So, constitutional Carola, Yaloned, constitution on Droga Mbeparenin, Wolunga and Mfengada, will expose them, inform the Gambian people from there, at Bangor. Then, that day, Elamul Samba National Assembly. Voila. You can do what we call.
No, I'll do a special panel.
No, what we do community talk show from here to Basse.
Yeah.
Excess ye phone ngini. Ye commence banjon. It have about constitution deputy ya rejectle. Ale ya fanyari. Then now go and get the statistics. But nindo langa nyim pass. Honorable Ceesay bahana betala manjai. Na me da fengole file.
No, Almameh is telling me, Hanna ya pass. Even a referendum, so it didn't have a pass the referendum for now. So, you know, we are the referendum. We are the majority.
No, we are the referendum
you
people.
don't have 75%.
Where?
Majority. For referendum of FANA, you have to have at least
75%.
of the total FENCO.
Of total registered vote.
Yeah.
Even if it's 75%.
No, my by the
Gambia. I have Fanyamen coming, need to ya pass. Come on, coming in Parliament ya pass.
Yeah.
So we have majority in the country then. Pass it at the
I
referendum.
told the majority so right now. But
they don't have the majority. It's only president. From president, what did they have? In the whole, for example, Fado, let me help you this.
In 2017,
just dig into the archives
go
of Gambian leadership.
Yeah.
Go.
From the pre-colonial era, the British, Aina Jawara, Aina Jamme. Where have you seen in the entire combos?
Never.
That West Coast.
But that's not a
president falls into that?
No, that's
Who
not
has said, I win this much in parliament? So it's problem.
So MPP should be very proud of you. You are the
Exactly.
only one.
They are very proud of me. They are very proud of me. They are very proud of me.
They should be very proud of you.
You know, they are proud of me.
But you for
I am the only MP in Congo who is an executive member of the party.
You are very important.
But what I'm saying,
You are very important. Yes.
what we are looking for, we want any political party to have absolute majority in the Gambia. That's what we
Yes.
said.
No, that would be difficult.
UDP, it was only Yaya Jammeh who got that. Menkada almost about 40 names or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Jawara.
That would never happen again.
Yeah.
Whether Barrow won combo or not, the numbers in parliament, you know, I balance. That's what we have.
No, it's true, but maybe next election we'll even have a better number to MP.
And that is why they are struggling.
They're struggling.
That's why they are struggling. Because the parliament is so critical in terms of
That
numbers.
is what we
Because
want.
they are in the majority, but not absolute majority.
If we were absolute,
They will-
this constitution would just go straight.
So
You just pass it.
So without editing.
But
Thank you. You see them? You see them?
No,
This is the notion. Edit Minto.
Fatu, listen.
Yintani edit law.
Listen, there is no draft that will come to parliament. Mental constituency I edit by 4 people. They will bring their suggestions, and of course, if
They will reject their suggestions. They will reject the
They were the
suggestions.
majority as well. The same thing never happened. Nimbe minority. We will forward our suggestions. Not genuine that they will accept it or they reject it. That is how parliament works. Anywhere in the world.
You know,
Apolo nyama. You agree?
na parliament nyama meta nyo fele sai.
Very well, nyolon ne.
27 nga nyolon.
Ha.
Konga men fo dia mod lato. Ntol minority ni majority. Man mo trust.
I'm a nyolon.
Man lela.
Imalla nim lela because we were with them. So that
No, I'm going to get flooded.
Water is testle.
We had that. We had a lot
Tested the
of
waters.
encounter.
Then it's on the cold dollar, but coming to
Yeah, they bundi.
committee of whole house.
They have Fengol. They have foot soldiers. That discouraging member. Yeah, the people don't know this in parliament. But maybe they will go. And then you look at the court, ni nata. They will throw you away. At the last 9 minutes. Well, I didn't tell you more than told nya mendi no la. You know nya malo nya de fa. Imam fere katambi konti. So ferol membi je will go. They just want to put us. Nim venkere den dia compressors. So that compressor, we cannot. So maybe you will go. I'm telling you, ni mama de kono. Now, ila nyal be wulerin. Because if, for example, let me tell you one day, the simple aspect of parliament. I'm telling you, Fatu, watch the situation. First week, and then can first week.
That was
Second, third week.
That was the reason.
So maybe you will go, Gambia man d'accord ila bukola. D'accord, Balia, you go sign. They went and discussed, so Badunga Samanga introduce Wakola. This is what they want to do. Ibita fero to kumanda Honorable Ceesay, Honorable Gibba, Honorable Nyar Ananga Kachanga Jeme Kul Kelanyame. Member landed in parliament. It is not a discussion document now. It is a book in parliament. So it is parliamentary rule, but not going to political parties, do la discussion or engage in civil society organizations ka kuol fenke. Member ye wala ko it only nyanta ka menkenu. Ye wala tu. Even for example, they could have even removed it. Sign, they go and tell people, buko felede. Ndonga men dada as cabinet. Ali muna fonyu kwoto, mbata man la nyarile, aita karon do koina. Nada, compromise, no, ali nyinkeje, ali nyimbondije. From there, nada no, it could have been a different ball game.
Mujima Fonko, Honorable Atolu, 2020, because now Atole majority in the assembly. Natra nung ali proper will soto pro constitutional soto. 2020 draft ni nali o natina no albe nyunu trapla da because they voted for it in 2020 nali anati ali tata amendment stage ali fengol ali edit to ato lafta minna because you have the numbers in committee stage now nali will edit ali anati nang ni rejection okete to le ba reject la still atol ta reject la muna nali al feng put in this funny position where mol be afi this is borrow draft because 2020 nali anati no UDP, because you guys have the numbers, not at the committee stage, right?
Well, good for them.
Very well.
It would have been very good because it would have put pressure on you guys. If you feel don't change, I'll take choice sotola. I'll vote lale because atol leko left draft la. And do moment 2020 draft any more jutela because more left wala. But now, if they had brought the 2020, they could have pulled it. They could have used their numbers.
Exactly.
That would have
It's the same.
No, it's not the same.
Listen, it's
not the same. Which process?
Someone, for example, they come from the pro-government MP.
Yeah.
I'm a pro-government MP.
Yeah.
I mean, someone me along ko Italy feel that is only going to suit the president, for example, and they rejected it. People would not believe them. No. You see what I say?
No, it's good.
We have political differences.
Yeah.
In this country. Barrow 10. Yeah. UDP 10. APRC 10. North Alliance 10. What are we doing?
Yeah.
Anything coming from Barrow?
No. APRC no fado. Point of correction.
No, listen.
They are in marriage. So let's qualify that.
Is with Barrow.
Exactly.
Let's clarify that.
No, you are in marriage with Fabakato Monjada. So maybe you will have
you guys have a grand coalition.
No, qualify that first. Janda Betambila, I qualify. The marriage is there. It's solid.
APRC is a legitimate political party.
That's what I'm saying. You are in marriage.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
So I
agree that. Okay, continue now.
What I'm saying, no political differences at all. The climate is just toxic.
Yes.
Anything coming from Barrow, UDP don't want to take it. Anything coming from UDP, Barrow not take it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. There is nothing.
You see, handing
a 2020 draft, someone landi. Until as pro-government, until the majority. Now I feel I'm a middle man samana. Executive suit. Of course they were still rejected. And nobody will talk about it.
But at least
it's still the same.
No.
But no.
There's going to be a different thing.
It's going to be different.
No, it's going to be different.
What I'm saying, Nico population is still now. I question this. I know more left 2020 draft, but I cannot say the absolute majority of Gambians don't want the 2024 draft. I cannot say that because
I can say that.
For me, I don't have the figure. I know people support the 2024 draft as well because I talk to people. They want it.
So Itala constituency, what did the people say to you? Have you engaged with your people? What did they say?
I did not do that yet.
Okay.
I'm okay for that.
I can help you. I can help you statistics in the constituency. area, I can help you. The statistics in his constituency.
Including my constituency. Including, and then you are violating my rights now. Almameh, stop it. What I'm saying.
You can't intrude.
No, we are neighbors there. We are not intruding. I'm also helping him.
Go. I did not do any consultation. But the
No, but
and these are
not neighbor.
they come from a political party as well.
Yeah.
I will support. If Madi told me governments are wanted, of course I see a lot of people also who don't support Ngafiko. They are UDP. They don't support the constitution. That's how I see it.
Yeah.
But independent Gambians, many along Gambia, Temale. From all constantly, many will opposition. Yes, some of them will reject it.
Do the screen in Fado.
Even the civil society members, because before I told this is like the 6th episode, I had civil society members. All of them, they have very serious problematic areas in the 2024. The number one, Mobe believed that the consultation was just a confidence level in the process. But also there are so many progressive laws, meaning in 2020, you understand? So even civil society, when I had shows with them here and we looked at the constitution, ninga cool nati killing. At the end, they come for it. Ikamin for a no. Soon Ninko legi, soon they may be amending connect, Lolo Kai, you sign it.
No. How can they be people?
Some of them.
No.
Okay, this
one is civil society battle on the side.
No.
But how can you fight them? How can you beat people?
See, any civil society organization, you are in for the country. For example, this constitution, even if you imal lafala, but will always tell you, but you can improve it. Now, Parliament can do A, B, and C. That's what they will tell you.
That's the bottom line.
Probably they might have an agenda. They talk about things just like that in the open. But anybody allocated with civil society, and then you feel like you are advocating for the interest of the country, there should be a better way to explain.
The better way is let them go and put their house in order.
No, I need a serious editing. Serious.
I said this young is the parliament that is responsible for editing.
Yeah, we have to be honest here.
That's the truth.
President's bargain. May I
talk about the president.
No, wait. No, I'm just saying. No, I'm telling you.
Listen.
President's bargain. May a president was Samsung. They will not edit that.
No, but Almameh.
Wait.
Almameh.
They will not edit that. These are facts that are there.
The immunity. But
they will not.
Yeah.
Secondly, also, in terms of asset declaration, why Parliament and not presidency and ministers, they will also not edit that.
You have a job to do now. Do your job.
They will not.
Do your job.
So maybe they will go. So
retroactive ning. Ali amira jenta duna because tonya. Muna na tol for NPP alman kan de dozo. Muna na left the president. Yes.
Ni ata nyimbe tambe is progressive.
Yeah. Forget about that.
Let's start from the
2026.
No, for me, general also.
Yeah, I don't have a
in terms of
that.
time limit.
Yeah.
Time limit. Wait. The problem is I have to be honest. In the aspect of time limit, time limit I don't even support time limit. Is not my problem.
Yeah.
Hanna left I see so far people want it. I don't work on that.
Yeah.
If other Western countries can use their own, why not impose it on the African people? So ideology is Western conspiracy. So I don't have any qualms about that. But remember you are fighting for the truth into issues. Practice it.
The bottom line is you want 1970.
No, I was shocked when Suleiman,
tell the people
Honorable Sao brought this issue of permit issues.
No, but
the
Public Order Act.
No,
listen. The Public Order Act.
No, but I told exactly. Honorable say, Public Order Act. Do you know what I mean? No. They are planning something
for a reason. Yes, but we are not consulted.
Look at
this one also nobody was consulted.
Okay, let's move.
Can we?
They were consulted, of course.
No.
Nobody was consulted. No.
But I said no, parliamentarians were consulted. We went for a meeting.
No, they were not consulted on No, wait. No, it's all wrong. No, Ceesay. No, we are not consulted. They were not consulted.
We had a meeting with even Chambers.
That the executive is bringing 2024.
No. Yeah, project.
No, TJ.
Now project we look at process.
It was 2020.
No, in fact that meeting.
That's what I'm saying.
That is not a consultation.
It's not consultation.
We went to a meeting where only parliamentarians were there.
Yeah.
And we were going through
the clauses.
The clauses. But it was not like agree here, don't agree here, just to go through it.
But Alma agreed.
No, it was a flamboyant consultation.
No, Mark, that was
flamboyant consultation.
You know, they put it in red. It was red and black. Things that we did not agree were put in red.
No.
Agreement. They are highlighted in red.
What I'm just putting to Ceesay. No, I don't see that. I don't see that as a consultation.
Those ones should go to the party leaders. What we told him in Chambers. What we told him.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Not like a consultation.
If you can bring party leaders together, if they agree, I remember very well. Somebody said, if party leaders agree,
did they do that?
These clauses, there is no problem with the parliament.
No, did they do that? No, but did they do that?
I just don't want to mention names.
But did they do that?
Did they do that?
Huh?
Did they do that?
Party leaders?
Yes.
Of course they did that.
No, it didn't.
They did.
Fado. Even Chambers Lana, we are all there. But it was not caveatly clear. This constitution commences on 2024 draft.
No, but
it's coming.
2020 draft.
It was 2020 immense sambanang. Retroactive laws, progressive but it's not an issue. But
changes honorable.
No, it didn't migrate. Hey, area about the presidential legacy, transparency, whatever. That area we are not touched. We all agree it's a progressive democracy.
Not for you.
But the problem now is it's not
for you to
Let me recall one important area, just to tell Honorable that we did not agree on it.
We don't.
That was just to take us through it. One point of this issue of the grey areas, that Barrow's current terms should be part of that.
Yes.
In fact, the resource person that came gave us different examples that it happens in other countries. Like South Africa, who come from South Africa, they were there. So that issue, to say, okay, would this be part of his current? So if there was an agreement, he would have said it.
Exactly.
No. But there was no agreement.
But there was no agreement.
We were taken through it.
I remember we said we were ready for compromise for that clause. In fact, we said Barrow's second term can start in 2026. Yes, President Barrow is the president. 2026, he will not be president before election. Because everybody will be now candidates. Now in the 2026, he become candidate for another time again.
Yeah.
Is UDP afraid of President Barrow prior law? No, they are not afraid. On this funny Madi went to confirm they are afraid of President Barrow's candidature in 2026. If not,
no, but why was he attacked by somebody saying, a journalist saying, a hopeful candidate exists? Why? If they believe in democracy.
There is.
No.
Idea. In terms of they produce a report out of
that video.
No. Maje, that report was not shared to anybody.
No, listen.
Now, why did they have that fear? For example, the media, say, as he is saying, among the fear of coming. Why did President Barrow and his allies, I can call it, no, I'm telling you, and his allies saying, he's not standing, but that person may be a candidate.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You defame somebody?
No, not defaming. Not defaming. No, but you preach democracy. Why?
That is a source. That was a source inside
From
NPP.
who? From who?
Every day in conflict.
No, but you preach democracy.
But I'm not
Honorable Ceesay, they are preaching democracy. Somebody can say Honorable Ceesay want to be a party for this. Come and clarify for Hani Tonyante. You know, Almameh No, Fadu, come and clarify. If they say to me, for example, me, if they accuse me of something, I'll come and clarify.
Barrow is a president.
What do you mean president? Is he above the law?
He's a president.
Is he above the law?
If the president cannot sue us, we should not be. He should not be.
He should not be sued.
Anybody can sue the president.
No, we cannot sue the president.
You cannot sue when he's currently.
Yes, immunity.
Government?
No,
the president has immunity.
Immunity.
So government in president mankile. So Natran told her to sue sula te fana manyana tol sula
Haniko na sula ba president na tar sula
wala nyanta kala luwati if you cannot sue us we should not be able to
Yada Fado. African democracy. African democracy.
ako kel fatu ni democracy bi ma so do atol manyana tarraja ndi nyanta sula bare ma suno because ala immunity
atele fo afo ha ma fo ngol ba ko ni government me kukela
but yeah so this is the thing I can sue the president but I can't suno woman fair baro woman fair ati sente sunte ma suno
ya jam kidi arrest nunga yesa baro yesa ma kodle maslaha bala wati ko moro
Maslaha mindo.
No,
you should also accept.
Ita boss ka mo yesa ma mile tu.
But nada ka te Fado. Nada ka te Fado. No, it was also Fado. If Jammeh was taking them straight to court, whatever. Oh, sorry, to mile 2. But now, they came with an amplifier slogan. They didn't change, never again. But that never again is happening.
But what are you doing? Mama was mile 2 go.
No, man go bro de la fe bakam mol fa mo jelle fa da foni melan ko barola man sakunda isa be awda
ko mo la foto me andum
ani ko ko man femman
muna hey
ngofo jende
Ceesay Ceesay ta ala ko jom nyama
so mi ma dia president ma ngeno fo
wala ken ko mo jam fa no
ate jam fa ya kumandi
no tigarelem dro anana ngasi ngataja muna hey
bala men to fo ko wala ngaka sosiri fo ta sama non ko fa
ya na ya ngamanga ya la
yemna mira
no we ala ne why is in business ata ala no ko it doesn't make no time
have facts before you say
every day
that guy
no you know what I'm saying is right here I said this on this show President Barrow lota ena NBD la ko ako ntengal ne ko ntelo NPP la candidate oti bari ngal ne ko ira kenyolu ida idolfan ako UDP ako UDP ako dabole la candidate but he didn't have those facts because he didn't know so everybody assume so but nobody
they are also taking him to court
exactly
if you could have sued him
no the journalist also could be aware
that is the candidate
no but I find the journalist also could be aware the journalist could also be aware
until
exactly
the place
announced but I assume so
he knows very well go
dama ko nyante man ke candidate to follow so I have to assume so all on wrong because I assume but so honorable finally akam to ko honorable Ceesay akam to ko tonya nse d'accord no ko in secondary de nyimbita banta
ma ha ndek jikira wala
atitambila
that's wala na jikoti
that's serious
that's my candid opinion atitambila that's my candid opinion that's my opinion.
Muni la final message ya min fo Gambia no le bari ite afonyela ko itale ko atetambila ibe mun fo la Gambia no le ko muna tinna amanya na tambila amuna tinna atolte sonna tambi final message
muna ke nte sonna tambi point of correction de
ite
de la balanda yala ngoni tanila ko ka president of sembola ay mulu tombo mulu ko na do ke speaker te do ke deputy speaker oluwa nyanta bolale ngatu kafol bul men nyanta motomo fonni ke musole motomo fon business ale motomo panta ni be bola faneta fulanjaw mo kumal men yan ko place so manque secunda ni president be appoint la ya subject to parliamentary scrutiny fonna nyanta tarle jele yo fonna bondi jele ni na accountability fana for example ko yemen fo ate sala asset declare at the beginning but na fundita ay min mentado ma tale ni be mi fendi me alonko wol kafta dalilol mal dalilol ma kente 2024 draft international man tak diam kan na patio toya ende kat mo makamo so wotan de bloko spokesperson bi jele party leader bi jele ban te ko as an MP represent Serekunda West ndedakela hani b just by casually that ran into a group na funding ko be atami lota so ngani topi ko sa tadu ko nyaadi ngi ko la nyaadi kilinti je men ko nyoka vote for it be ko nyoka vote out
wow
but ya lol ko is a group so anun sai ka assessment ke model ka ha pour ngata consultation wala sai o sonata WhatsApp group be kerende in your constitution there are more than 50 WhatsApp groups in Serekunda West you will be a contributing factors to help you build an opinion to take a position so nde ko nin tata secondary dente nta support Anung again but nga 5 ans nga diamo commencé donc nan disappointment after I register again that the hypocrisy that the UNDP is doing in this country. These billboards that Mbamenje can in the Greater Banjul is hypocrisy. Why have they done that during the 2020 draft? Let them keep their money if they want. That's my conclusion.
Honorable, final message. It's a vote. Final message. Why do you think we deserve a constitution, and why do you think this 2024 will minti nyanta vote lemina?
Anyway, 2020 draft, there was enough consultation, yes, but there are a lot of clauses for the mini yalonko. You know, a month close on the mini yalonko until more support. 2024 draft, in as much as handing my base support, but we feel there are a lot of progressive clauses many yalonko. Tomorrow I bank on the so nga jibe from that angle until lata ntede nkomba fasara ha nteba fasara
eji kita ka be pass la
nga jiko men so because yalong ala pass on ala pass pali aside de on the division level because we need 3/4 majority in parliament te ntela party mo so nada nun kon de la party so no of course yes we would have gone there nga jinga consultation okay ndam malte nga agree on certain clauses. But
are you reaching out to the opposition camp? Because at all on the majority side.
But saying,
are you reaching out?
Of course, yes. Of course, even in our group chat, we discuss certain things. But not discuss that. Some people have taken position already. They are going to reject it. So it's difficult to convince somebody when your position already. You understand? So, but a lot of members in the core. In as much as the executive did what they're supposed to do, parliament responsibilities of the Pulka were undo. On the compromise table. We have a lot of ways can progress in the draft constitution on the table. Yes, we have not done it in 2020, and I said it.
Yeah.
We are not members of a political party then. We were independent in parliament.
Yeah.
We have taken position. Probably we have other people in support. But now you have 2 institutions in parliament. They are the majority. I think we can do better. We agree on terms and then we move on to see what is best for this country. That is my position. I have not done any consultation and I'm not talking on behalf of NPP or the government. I am talking on my own behalf. Then I feel we can do better. We get to a compromise table. Yes, because it's not possible for 3/4 majority. Yes, in parliament as it now, but divided in Yaman. It pass nola. Hanna tarak mendere ngol constitution kono at pass nola ning mang agree normal so if UDP wants to reject it, I mean, like they have taken position, fine, that's not a problem, we will just move. But I can tell you, and I can tell every Gambian, we will never have a constitution in this country because no party will have absolute majority in parliament again. So we cannot pass any constitution again from this one. That is where we will stop it. 1997 kalau amendment move and then you always call it 1997 constitution even after 30 years.
And even 1997 entrenched clauses will face 2/3 majority. So
of course yes. So and every referendum vote is 75%. So I mean, like, the threshold is very high. At a possible nola, unless funding into a compromise, what is good for all of us, move forward. So that is it for me.
Wow,
yeah.
That's interesting. Honorable,
yes,
you have the last word.
Thank you very much. Baraka Bake. Until long time is very clear. When a government is not ready to take the right footing, this is the end product. You know, when they came, it could have been a brushing tool. What women are called the Gambians with an aspiration for hiring. Yeah. Kabiri failed out with millions anchored onto it. So now kotonke itata ya kuntung ya dada faye. This is one part that I personally would not entertain, and I also went to my constituency people because kabiri along I saw it in the agenda. Next week Canada Friday I called my people entire Funyi Council Yola Mandinka. You know, it was a rigid discussion, but I can even say 98% will be that I consulted. I sent Alkalolu, this is an audio, galvanized people, cook for them the whole day. They saw to me, ndola long kan wala ko nying bukon teng amari le tam wala president Barrow ndol date ala constitutional court. Secondly, also in terms of governance, if you preach about integrity, accountability, ni woman taraje Kabuko da mena ka mau foodie, it's a waste of time and energy. The other thing also, near Jube, the influence of organizations and the West are intruding into our affairs, in which I will not be a kafo to that intrusion of the Western conspiracy. La Grupolu, they are part and parcel making sure let it happen. And the other final thing is constitutional institutional at a cemetery. For example, the teachers, we know the vital role that teachers also perform. Yeah. So Nico will even
secondary education
exactly
was compulsory in the 2020, but this one
so nyimu kule di melanko akana nyato kule tardendi jata kende ala karo fana lonka ngotije so buko yemen fo nyim buko le buko di melanko ilafta pour buko eta ake buko meng bebe sabatla ni o manta I defect myself to 99% consider that holds. So the other finally part.
It after 1997.
Yes, that's it. Because
is it because of the legacy of the?
No, it's not about the legacy. It's better than Membije.
No, it's better than in 24.
Yes, because I have reasons for that. For example, now all this is we can Memfo. Nite ko nying entrenching power bije. Niko say unaccounted issues that first before you come, I know the castle lebebulu. But in Labanya, loot as much as you can. You are free to go, a free ride.
How is that possible?
So this is the constitution 2024 because if you don't account me after leaving my office, we all know Barrow was in Mangamangunda, a hot. Today we have mansions there. Less than 3 years, he built multi-million story buildings. Jame for 22 good days, he doesn't even owe a pen.
He doesn't own?
They confiscated everything, even our compound is all taken and militarized and called 4th Infantry Battalion.
He stole our money.
So this is the situation. So now we are also advocating a next government, he will also face the same. Maybe the 5th Infantry Battalion. So constitutional nying, it will another put to suit them. Undol won natalo nying, undol dati undol koyoko, tilingoti ye, ila bukolem, mantara kafulaje, and we are strongly ready with our arsenals to make sure 40 feet deep that day.
40 feet deep?
Yes.
Next,
in March.
So medana tende.
Magonde ngataje. Itola dada. Ibela fringala. And ila fra ke onyama. So ni mo bela fringa adema adada.
Wow, interesting. And that brings us to the end of this show. Kotoyara Tolenyi Civic Education. We haven't talked about Jambang. Minjanta Karte Fela Wolko, 40 feet deep. Anyway, thank you very much, Honorable Honorable Madi and Honorable Abdoulie Ceesay for coming. Next week, inshallah, we'll be back again with members of the NCCE. Oh no, Madi Jobate and Tony will be on my show next week. Madi will call Kobaro papers. We will have Madi and Tony from the National Assembly. Until we come your way next week, good night to you all. See you again. Bye-bye.
National Council for Civic Education hino andina jama on wondema lamu Gambia ngon immintini fi moƴƴingol luwa ka nder leydi ɗo ko wiyete a new draft constitution bill 2024 o ɗo waɗama gazette 14 lewru august kanyuma e 15 lewru november 2024 no windori ni ka 1997 constitution toɓɓere makko 296 luwa on joni ko wallinteɗo ka suudu députéɓe fi yewɗo ka nder suudu députéɓe non bill on jangugol makko immongol e tammongol ko ma e nder temdere kala e député ɓe 75 wiya kañum jaɓi si luwa on feƴƴi ɗon joni o yahay ka damugal kippugal fi waɗugol carte ka nder leydi ɗo woni IEC ɓe waɗa ko wiyete référendum e nder lebbi jeego e nder on référendum ɓe jogiiɓe carte fi wotugol temedere e nder ɓen ɗon 50 ko ma bugo kartal fi oɗo bill e nder on 50 kadi 75 e nder maɓɓe ko ma wiya kañum jaɓi fiyo oɗo wonu luwa ka nder leydi Gambia ɗo on sumati noon lanɗo leydi on o waɗa sign ko wiyete certificate ko immorta ka IEC fi ɗum ɗo wona luwa leydi Gambia e dow ɗum ɗo National Council for Civic Education hino toro jama on ɓe yalta ɓe heɗito ɓe ɓeyda konguɗi maɓɓe e o luwa wonaɗo moƴƴinede ka nder leydi Gambia ɗo addani on o kibar ko ɗum woni National Council for Civic Education e ɓe gollidata waɓe wa European Union inde Gambia kañum e UNDP wonɓe nder leydi Gambia.
Jamano Money Transfer Bureau de Change, your go-to option when it comes to money transfer. With Jamano, you can send money from anywhere in the world to your family and loved ones in the Gambia and be sure the funds will be delivered to them within the shortest time possible. For your convenience, funds sent through Jamano Money Transfer can be picked from all the banks and multiple other financial institutions, including Ajib Bank, Trust Bank, GT Bank, Mega Bank, Basic Bank, Reliance Financial Services, and Approved Services. Visit our head office at Bruceby opposite AfricMed next to Trust Bank Limited or email us at info@jamanomt.com. You can as well call us on 310-3050 or 310-3051 or yet still 733-0688. Our opening hours are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday to Saturday and 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Sunday. Jamano Money Transfer, your most trusted money transfer service where customer satisfaction is paramount. When you think of a simple, fast, and reliable money transfer, think Jamano Money Transfer.
National Council for Civic Education NCCE ñooy fàttali askan wi ne nguuri Gambia delloosi waat nañ beesalaat téere luwaa réew mi tax na ba téere luwaa réew bu bees bi nga xam ne moom lañ xaatim ngir atum 2024 siiwaloon nañ ko ci kayiti xibaari nguur gi ñaari yoon muy fukki fan ak ñeneen ci weeri August ak fukki fan ak juróom ci weeri November atum 2024. jéego yu am solo yooyu nag jëloon nañ ko balaa ñu ko teewal ci néegi député yi comme niñ ko tëralee rek ci fànn bi ñoo wax section 226 bu 1997 ci téere luwaa wi nga xam ne moom la réew mi di doxee ca néegi député ya nag téere bi ñoo war a def luwaa ci ñaareel ak ñetteeli yoon yiñ ko fa teewal yépp war naa nekk ne xaaji téeméer bu nekk ci député yi juróom-ñaar fukk yi ak juróom war nañu cee ànd yokkat itam ne bu jaaree ba romba ci néegi député yi dinañ ko yóbbu ci bunta bi nga xam ne ñooy saytu wàlli woote ci biir réew mi muy IEC ngir ñu taxawal li ñoo wax référendum maanaam woote bañ wala nangu muy waaw wala déet ci diiru juróom benn weer ba léegi référendum boobu ñi nga xam ne ñoom la yoon may pour ñu woote xaaji téeméer bu ci nekk juróom fukka yi war nañoo bokk te ci biir ñooñuy tamit xaaji téeméer bu ci nekk juróom-ñaar fukka yi ak juróom war nañoo ànd ci téere loi réew moomu nga xam ne moom lañ xaatim bu ko defee nag njiiti réew mi mu di président bi dina ko sign ci diiri juróom-ñaari fan gannaaw bu ko IEC wéralee ngir mu nekk téere loi bi nga xam ne moom la réew mi di doxee ci kaw loolu ngir askan wi xam ba pare bokk ci lu am solo la ngir bokk benn kàddu boo xam ne ñii amee baati dogal ci biir réew mi dinañ mun a matal seen liggéey loolu tax na ba nag NCCE ñu ngi xirtal ñépp ñu bokk ci wéyal li nga xam ne moo di seen taxawaay ci ndorte li ba ca ci pandaw la xibaar gi nag ñi leen ko indil ñoo di NCCE ànd ci ak EU ak UNDP bu Gambia